You're going to grab your phone book, your block if you have one. And you're going to place the block in between your feet, the medium width. And then exhale, you're going to round the spine, drop the head, look down at your belly button, and then draw your belly button down in towards your spine. Out through the crown of the head, and then exhale, round the spine. Take the exhale down the spine to the sit bones. Try to keep your feet planting into the floor. Inhale, lift, spread wide across your collarbone, and then exhale, roll back down one vertebrae at a time. You're going to cross at the ankles. Roll yourself forward. Come into tabletop position. So you'll bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And then I want you to take a little step with your hands slightly forward. So take 4 inches of length. Downward facing dog. Immediately step your feet wider than hip width apart, and with an inhale, you're going to lift your heels, lift your hips. Inhale, lift both heels up. Exhale, lower the left heel down, bend the right knee. Inhale, lift both heels up. Exhale, lower the left. And spread wide across your collarbone. Spread wide through your toes. And then with an inhale, you're going to look to the top of your mat. Shift your weight forward. Come into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, go ahead and drop your knees. You're going to keep your hips high. I want you to bend your elbows, drawing the elbows in towards the rib cage. Lower the heart. Draw the pubic bone down into the floor. Lift from your low belly. And then with an inhale, lead with the shoulders. Shoulders come up. And then some of you are going to reach through the inner thighs, slowly lifting one leg at a time. Press yourself back up to tabletop. Curl your toes. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk the hands back to meet the feet. You're going to put a little bend in your knees. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And then exhale, fold over your thighs. Release your head towards the floor. Take the knuckles up towards the ceiling. You're not going to straighten your legs all the way just yet. As you exhale, maybe fold a little deeper. Lower the knuckles to the low back. Switch the interlacing of your fingers. Again, inhale, lift your chest, straighten your arms. And give your head a little nod and a shake. And then bending at the elbows, slightly bending in the knees. Place your hands on your hips. As you inhale, strong, flat back. As you slowly come up to stand. Exhale, dive down and fold. Inhale, flat back. As you exhale, root your hands into the floor. Step your left foot back, high lunge, right foot forward. Notice my right ankle is just underneath my right knee. So from here, you're going to drop your back leg down, uncurl your toes, press the big toe into the floor, squeeze the outer hips in, inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, release everything down to the floor, hands on either side of the front foot, curl the back toes, high lunge, root the left hand down into the force. You're going to heel toe the right foot down the middle of the mat. Some of you are going to want to bend in your left elbow. Notice my bottom leg, my left leg is very strong. Inhale, lift. Last one. This time as you exhale, you're going to spin onto the balls of both feet. And you're going to come into a wide stance and then step the right foot back to meet the left. You can drop your knees if you need. As you inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. With an inhale, you're going to look at the top of your mat. Lift your hips, bend your knees. Bottom of your exhale, hop, step or walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, feed your heart. Exhale, swan dive down and fold. So just pretend like you're moving through water to slow your pace down. Step the right foot back, left foot forward. The more time you take in between poses, you have more length in your breath. Root the right hand down, left hand to left hip. Of the right foot, as you heel toe the left foot down the mat, and then very carefully lower your right hip down, and then lift out of the shoulder head. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, slowly come back down. And then exhale, return the left hand to the mat, come into that wide stance runner's lunge. Breathe here. You're going to step the left foot back to meet the right. Inhale, shift your weight forward, go through your vinyasa. I'm going to drop into the other variation. You're going to shift the weight forward, hug the elbows in, heart and chin to the floor. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, looking at the top of your mat. Walk or hop. Top of the mat, inhale. Exhale, fold. Exhale, feed your heart. So already coming down to unwind. We're going to go through Utkatasana. Exhale, Utkatasana. Sink low into your hips. Keep the heart lifting. We're going to slowly lower down. Into Arda Navasana, bending at the knees. Try to tap your heels, and then inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, bend. Tap your heels. And then you're going to wrap your left forearm around your shin. Right hand comes behind your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll open to the right. Exhale, roll the left shoulder open towards the left side of the room. Rooting into the feet. Take a deep inhale, lift in your chest. As you exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. One vertebrae at a time. Coming up onto the tops of the shoulders, inflate the chest with your inhale, and then rock side to side. And with your inhale, breathe up the spine, all the way out through the crown of the head.